She is the highly successful podcast host. Our friend Sage Steele is back. All right, so help me with this. If the Democratic presidential candidate and the vice president of our country campaigns and says in her closing argument, as she did, that Donald Trump's going to sign a national abortion ban, limit your access to contraception, stop or eliminate IVF treatment, on top of calling him, you know, or surrogates calling him racist, Nazi, fascist, whatever, I can kind of understand Americans believing the lie, but it always was and forever will be a lie. What do you make of people reacting this way?
I guess I'm not surprised at this point, Sean, but most importantly, the people have spoken. On November 5th, I think they proved to all of us who are concerned that, no, they can hear it, but they no longer believe the lie. I would like to say one thing. The left calls it reproductive rights. Can they just be honest about this? Reproductive means what? Like reproducing, creating more? These are abortion rights. The rights that they want are to kill their babies. Donald Trump has made it very, very clear for a long time. And oh, by the way, Melania Trump has come out, and she's pro-choice, right? Nothing's going to change. You can still, by the way, in 8 states, abort your baby up until birth. And in 18 states, anytime after 24 weeks into that 3rd trimester. So there's plenty of places where you can go abort, kill your baby until the very last minute. So I don't want to hear it from all these people saying that rights are being taken away. They're saying exactly where they are now, which is in the hands of the states where they always should have been. So stop. Stop with the fear-mongering. And oh, by the way, it's over. You lost.
Yeah, good point. And 60+% of abortions now are done by a pill, which was codified into law by that Supreme Court decision. What do you make of this 4B movement? The women that are shaving their heads, the women that are, quote, withholding sex, the women that are threatening to divorce their husbands and stockpiling abortion pills. What's your comment on that? Because that's like my favorite topic now.
It's your favorite topic? Okay, you're scaring me now, Sean.
It's my favorite topic because they're nuts.
They are. They're psychotic, frankly. But they're not real women in that way, in my mind, I guess. They're not desirable women. I guess I'm going to try to speak for most red-blooded American men like yourself. At the end of the day, I do think, and I'm not trying to be mean or insensitive, but I do think that Trump derangement syndrome has just gone off the cliff here. And there is something wrong upstairs, in my mind, for so many of these women who are reacting that way. And the scary thing is that I think a lot of them are smart, educated women who are choosing to believe these things. And that's why the Democrats have pushed it for so long, though, because it has proven to work. This is the first time, though, to the shock and dismay of the left, that it hasn't worked. And I've looked at some of the demographics from this past election, which is 3 weeks ago yesterday, hard to believe. I mean, 18 to 24-year-old women. I mean, didn't Trump win that demographic? So really, people have begun, sane women have begun to do their homework and not just go for the low-hanging fruit that the left throws out there at them.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. If you're not having sex and you're pledging not to, why does the same movement need to stockpile abortion pills? I'm just asking.
I wouldn't know. I can't comment on any of it. Yeah, I'll just leave it. But you know what? Let's just agree, and I think you'll agree. The hypocrisy is so thick. And Sean, real quick, that is the one issue that the left just pounded home this entire campaign, didn't they, for the last year and a half? Why? Because they knew that they would lose on every single other issue, issues that Americans showed on November 5th that they find to be much more important than the right to kill your baby.